Hello and welcome to your followers. So a quick recap of where we're at. This one is going to be Kodachrome 64 and Caffenol-C-H. So will I succeed or will I fail? We don't know yet. Well, I actually do, but I'm not telling you. So on we go.
Hello folks, we have Iron Brew, Measuring Cylinder, Soda Crystals, Fresh Fixer, Vitamin C, Coffee, Potassium Bromide, that thing which is a developing tank, scales and a pH meter, which can only mean one thing: it's time for photography meth lab, or time for me to do some Caffenol with Kodachrome 64. So I'm not going to go through the process like I've done in my two previous videos. I'm just going to get straight in and do it, and you might get a photo montage. A little tip when you're cutting the leader off the film, an exposed film, and that's to do it as a curve, and I'll just show you how that works. Yeah, just a little curve, and that makes it easier to load onto the film speed, especially if you're using a Jobo one. Thank you.
Don't forget to check the pH. The pH of this was about 9.88, which is quite important for the speed of the film.
Okie dokie, here we are ready to go. That's not frothing, that's been soaking for a couple of minutes, so just pour it out. It's gone a bit yellow, that's fine. That means that the film has been properly pre-soaked. Then this is chuck in the Caffenol. Start your timer, of course. And so the time is going to be 15 minutes. Invert 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, and then give it a tap to knock off any air bubbles, and then invert 10 times every minute for the first 5 minutes, and 3 times every minute after that until you hit 15 minutes. Okay, it's time to pour this stuff away, and as you can see it's fairly noxious fluid as usual. Make sure we get as much out as possible, and then immediately start washing it. Okay, and in goes the fixer. This is idle fix, so it's about 6 to 8 minutes. I'm going to leave it in for a full 8 minutes. Yeah, that should be it, all fully covered as usual. Make sure you get a good coating of fixer on it, and hopefully in about 10 minutes time we'll have something nice. I'm at the stage now. I've done the developing, done the fixing, given it a clean rinse, and so I'm now for the first time going to actually have a look at the film and see what I've gotten out. I've not actually looked at it yet, so hopefully it will be a glorious success. And it's not looking great at the moment, but yeah, beauty, as we say in Scotland. There is definite images on there. Fantastic. Okie dokie, so time to leave this to dry, and we'll see you soon.
term here. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but you're going to see what happens.
May have spoken too soon, because what we seem to have on this roll is actually more akin to abstract fine art rather than photographs. But I'll leave it to dry and see what happens. I might have to rethink what I'm going to do with this, but yeah, let's go.
Okay, so what's going on here? Well, it actually looks like the film is massively underdeveloped at the time. Very, very weak, very transparent, but enough images in there. So we'll get to standing and I'll do a bit of an explanation as to what it is I've done and how I set up this experiment. So what I did was I had put the Kodachrome 64 into a Rolleiflex SL35E, and I would shot a series of shots at 64 ISO, box speed, 32 ISO, 16 ISO, 8 ISO, and 4 ISO. This is all good practice because it really is calibrating the process. So I think it's now time to go and have a look at the results. A lot of people don't tell you that this takes a lot of time and a lot of practice. It's not entirely easy. The photos you see on the internet are with people with a lot of experience and they're not very good at showing the process. I'm trying to change that. I'm quite happy with these as a first attempt. They're nowhere near the quality that I need for Super 8, but I'll get there. And I do have plans for the future which will all come to fruition. And at the end of the day, when all else fails, just claim it's art. Thank you.